It's Dork for Life Angie, aka Shonaholic, aka Angie, whatever you want to call me that. It is day 9 of VEDA, vlog every day in April. I'm gonna do something a little bit different today, since I'm going to discuss my favorite books. Instead of doing a plain old sit on my bed, talk about them, I want to show you the books I have on my bookshelf, so hold on. This is my bookshelf of all my books. I'm missing some Laurel K. Hamilton books. I sold my hardcovers to Hastings Together last weekend because I need the money. But I'm planning to get those ones in paperback back, like the 4 books I'm missing in that whole series, in paperback when I have the money again. A lot of vampire books. A lot of vampire fiction, Nicholas Sparks books. Yeah, I like Nicholas Sparks, Laurel K. Hamilton books, obviously my lovely Harry Potter books. Yeah, so I like Harry Potter. Obviously, if you hadn't noticed, I have Laurel K. Hamilton, Anita Blake book series. I love Anita Blake. I've been reading the series for the last 4 or 5 years, and I'm like 2 books behind, sadly, in that series. No, 1, Bullet. I'm behind on Bullet. I still gotta read Bullet. So, yeah. And I would say one book you probably haven't heard of. This blog is all over the place like usual. One book that I would recommend that you probably have never heard of, that if you like drama books, was, let me see, this book right here. Whoops. This book right here, Lucy Peel. I remember one summer in high school I found this book when I was working at the library, and I ended up really liking this book. I read it like 5-6 times over the years, and I got my own copy, obviously. I might reread it over the summer. It's one of those books that's probably one of my all-time favorite books. It's about a girl that is a Christian. I forgot. Her dad is like a evangelist that preaches in a tent, and she ends up getting raped, and she ends up getting pregnant, and her dad accuses her of being a whore, so she runs away and meets Jake, and they fall in love, and she ends up having the baby. I suck at giving summaries, but anyways, read that book if you have a chance. It's a really good book. It's 90s. It came out in the 90s. Let's see, let's put this back in my collection. Another book that I recommend from my childhood. This is my favorite book from my childhood. Island of the Blue Dolphins. Absolutely, probably my favorite book from my childhood. I read this in the 4th or 5th grade, and I fell in love with it. Yeah, other books. Obviously read all the Harry Potter books, and right now I'm reading Mockingjay and the Hunger Games books. Really good series. I haven't had enough time to form an opinion about that series, but it's worth reading if you haven't read it, and I'm sure you have. And don't complain about me owning Twilight books. I read those books too, and I'm a big fan of Nicholas Sparks books. And I don't know what else to talk about. I know this was supposed to be a discussion about my favorite book, but as you can see, I have a lot of books, and I read a lot of different series. Probably not as much as others, but yeah, so that's about it. Oh, yeah. Before I go, Laurel K. Hamilton, the Anita Blake series, is about a vampire hunter. A lot of sex and violence, I have to warn you, so, and the later books have a lot of sex, so you've been warned. So that's about it. Wherever you are, have a good one. Bye.